Out beyond the 40-yard line.
Go on, Eric.
And he'll be brought down to 45 by Atu. There to bring him down. Second down, they need 7.
Come on.
Play action now. It's Murray. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
I don't think it was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Second down, Murray. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. Into space. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Taylor going to try to pull his way in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
From the 1, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck,
that is caught side of the end zone. Adonai Mitchell, touchdown, Indy. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jones now on the return. He'll work his his way across the 25-yard line. They go play action now. Murray. Flush to his right. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Cameron Heindel.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Hey, smash Bronco! Go!
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he is upended. What an awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's got a man. That's done. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Cardinals say they have it, and they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
It is a big gain for Arizona. 41 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Murray now to throw on first down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt. And although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Green. Shoot.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
The 46-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go, set. Go, Reed. Cowboy 80. Hey, smash Bronco.
Now it's Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger.
Richardson gonna look to throw. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Budda Baker. And he's gonna be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
Space to run inside the 20. And he's in. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Arizona.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Here's Gould on the return. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Dragon 60.
On first down, it's Richardson. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment.
On the set.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Richardson. He completes this one to Mallory. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. Oh, the ball runs out. The Colts have got him. What a shame to get a big gainer out of the running game. And just at the end, turn it over. The defense walks off the field with the football.
Mike, we don't see rush plays of that length very often in the NFL, so then you finally get one, and it's a shame you forget to protect the ball, and it leads to the table.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Here comes second and 4. From the gun, it's Murray. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Hey, hold on.
McBride is the motion man. Murray on 3rd down. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here's Murray to throw. Flush to his right. That's hauled in at the 2.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Rockland, and he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Murray. That is caught. And he's in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Prater on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good, and the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, it's Doolin. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Come on, 19 by Purple Lady. 19 Lion.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Off the place. Oh, the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
From the gun, Richardson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Murray now. Oh, a loose football. The Colts have come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here we go. Richardson
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Big Walter Nolan, the rookie out of Ole Miss, there to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd and 7.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
Richardson exiting the pocket right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Josh Sweat there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
19 targets.
Here's Richardson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
19, Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here we go. Jack. 70 Timberwolf. 65 cat. 65 cat.
On 4th down, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
2nd down and 8.
Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Richardson to throw. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. To throw, it's Richardson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts. That's his 2nd touchdown in this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for the Indianapolis.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return is Greg Gork. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They put Ryman in motion. Throwing now, Murray on first down, moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Murray now to throw on first down. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Jones. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good. And the Cardinals get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Here's Gould on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, it's Doolin. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. And I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Moving to his left. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates is there to pick break it up.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. When they do, you got to seize the moment.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. He'll run. This is McLaughlin. Finding room to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 24 yards. It's an Arizona first down. A run here is McLaughlin. And he's into the end zone. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Arizona. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Prater will tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Here we go. Viking, 18. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Warriors, 70. 18, Rattler. 18. 70 line. Go.
Richardson going to look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now. It's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cardinals.
On play action, Murray. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd down, Murray. Will find Harrison working across the field. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. It's a gain of 34.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Take it down back at the 34-yard line.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Rolling right to the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He'll buy time left. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. On the ground, blocking. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. It is brought in the end zone. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cardinals 31, Colts 14. Prater to kick off.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
19 Tiger.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
18 yards on the play. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. To the left side and taken in by Down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
2nd down throw for Richardson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And you wouldn't know that he was a defensive player based on that catch and run. I mean, that was a fantastic play by him to save some points while also giving your team great starting field position on their next drive.
On 1st down, it's Murray. That's caught left side by Ryman. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Murray. That is caught by the tight end, Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. Taylor loses the football. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length,
He gets free.